I'm on my best behaviour. I'm on my best behaviour. I'm not going to do anything silly today. Not going to do anything silly today. Well, I might. You know what I'm like. There's a possibility I might. I can't say I won't do anything silly because you know what I'm like. Silly is my middle name. I got a bit of the sun yesterday. Look at me, I'm a wee bit bronzed. Well, you can't really tell on this, but on this camera, I look a bit bronzed. But when here I've got me up there for the first time in ages. YouTube, that's good. Because all this time I've had that error message, but we seem to be cooking with gas this morning. Live chat going on. Good morning, lovely Liv. Goldust, good morning. You've got an interview today. I'm going to have my fingers crossed for you, Goldust. Thank you, Golfer Girl. I do, on this, I look bronzed, but not so much on this. But I feel a bit bronzed as well. Liv, I understand. Do you know what? I read that and I never even noticed anything different. You've got one tomorrow, Liv. Oh my goodness, see, you're all doing wonderful. I'm so happy for you all. I'm so happy. Yep, you've got this. Definitely, you've got this. But I'm on my best behaviour. Do you know, see, yesterday, I knew it. I was sitting outside and I got a message from my brother saying, I'm frightened to watch your live stream this morning. I says, please don't watch my live stream this morning. I says, and anyway, I gave you a wee shout out saying, please don't grass on me. So he says, what's going on? So I told them everything that had happened on Saturday. And they had a wee laugh, so he did. He was like, what are you like? And I was like, I know I can't be trusted. Oh my goodness, there's DOGS right outside my window. Yes, Liv, I was talking to him yesterday, funny enough. I was talking to him. Nothing like that, but I did talk to him yesterday and just said to him, he asked me what I was doing. I says, I'm in my garden and all that. And then I says, thank you for understanding, you know, my feelings and such. So I'm a terrible person, what am I like? So Elena was talking to me as well, so we've got a plan. I'm going to be texting her on a Saturday. She's going to text me on a Saturday just to make sure that I'm not up to anything I shouldn't be up to, which is, well, here, you know what I'm like. Wait until Saturday and it'll be all hell will break loose again in the bungalow. I'll be doing something else. But these other tattoo guns that are coming, I don't even think I'm taking them out the bloody box. I'm fed up with that. I don't even want to watch tattoo shows now. So that's what I've been up to. But hopefully, look, the sun is starting. Look, Mikey's digging up a storm there, look. Mr. Mikey. You hear him going crazy there. So, yeah, so... Live, but that's, do you know, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Have yous on all Saturday until I go to my bed. That would be the safer option for me, you see. Can't be trusted myself. Just shows you the stuff I do. And I don't know why I surprise myself, but I'm always, look, I'm as surprised as yous are with the stuff I got up to. I'm as, see when I wake up on a Sunday, I'm as surprised as yous. What I've got up to on the night before. Nothing surprises me anymore. Obviously, I've no shame whatsoever. No shame in a Saturday. I go for it. I just see what I want and I go for it. So I'm on my best behaviour anyway. That's here the whole tattooing of the neck and all that. That's rock bottom right there, isn't it? That's rock bottom. I thought I'd hit rock bottom a few weekends ago, but no. Apparently I could get worse. Apparently I could get a lot worse. Anyway, right, I was up my swim here. I was up my swimming. There's been no jacuzzi on. There was no jacuzzi yesterday, and I looked in before we went in, and they've got a cover on it, and the jacuzzi's still not working. So I said to one of the women, the jacuzzi's still not on. And she says, the filters weren't working. She says there was trash all floating in the pool at the weekend. I went, oh my God. And she went, she says it was all full of trash, all just in the pool. She says the filters weren't working. She says, but the pool's okay now, but the jacuzzi filter's still not working. So I was like, oh my God, trash. Trash in the pool. But when I was in, there was no trash. But what it was freezing. It was freezing this morning. And the air conditioning unit on as well, so it made it even colder, but I just battered on in with my lens. There's my open-minded. Good morning, open-minded. Open-minded, I was naughty. The weekend, I was naughty. Open-minded. What can I say? I'm not. And people have actually got in contact with me about the whole tattooing and saying, that's why tattoo artists never tattoo when you're drunk. Listen, Simona, I was not thinking. I never even had gloves on. There you are. I never even had my gloves on or anything. I don't even think I put Vaseline on first. All common sense went out the window. No, Aquaman's not been to the house open-minded, but that didn't stop me having a full-blown naughty conversation with a man on Saturday night. Full-blown conversation. And I've had to apologise to him, and I spoke to him, as I say, yesterday, and apologised again. At least I apologise, you know what I mean? I know when I've done an oopsie-daisy. And I've done a big oopsie-daisy on Saturday, that's what I could say. I'm still a wee bit embarrassed, to tell you the truth. I still am a bit embarrassed. I had a wee beamer yesterday, you know, we call it, see a red face, we call it a beamer. So I had a wee bit of a beamer yesterday thinking about my shenanigans. But I'm a good girl now. I'm a good girl now. Here, I know, listen, just as well I wasn't in Vegas, because I would have eloped. I'm one of these, I told you that. See, when I've had a bit of flavour, I turn into a lover. I love everybody. Love yous all. I'm not a nasty drunk. I'm a loving drunk. A wee bit too loving. A wee bit too loving. I'd be the person in Vegas going, let's get married right now. Let's go to the Elvis Chapel and get married. Living on. Well, he's still talking to. I mean, I didn't delete him or anything like that. He was talking to me yesterday, and I was just saying, I'm sorry and all that, and I'm glad that you understand the way I feel and stuff like that. I still don't think he completely understands, but I hope he does. I hope he understands. Golf girl, I couldn't get left alone in Vegas. I would either end up married or I'd end up in jail. One, or maybe both. Celia, good morning. There's my lovely Celia. Celia, you lost your wee dog, didn't you, yesterday? And I'm so sorry about that. My heart goes out to you, and I'm thinking about you. I know how hard it is. But you've got to think about that you gave that wee dog the best life any dog could ask for. You know what I mean? Some dogs go to bad homes, you know, some dogs go to bad homes, but when you've got a wee dog that you've loved and all the rest of it, you've gave it the best life. So I don't know if that's some comfort. That always gave me comfort when I've lost when one of my dogs went over the Rainbow Bridge. That's what I always think. I always think the doggy could have went to a bad home, but I'm thinking about you anyway. I'm thinking about you, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, Gold Dust, I know. There's my Jenny. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, my sweet Jenny. Yes, I'm on my best behaviour today. I'm not really. Yes, I know you've been, I know. And you need to cry, you need to get it out, Celia, but see in time, you'll be able to look back in pictures and stuff like that without crying and just remember all the good things. The worst for us was the wee dog we had before. We had Poppy, and she was a wee Jack Russell, and her name was Molly. We had her 1 year and 1 day. The wee dog had problems for the minute we got her. She never ever done a solid poo, ever. and we had her at the vet. God knows, I mean, we spent thousands on her. We had her at the vet all the time, and there was she was prolapsing all the time, and it was terrible. It was horrendous. And then they'd put her to sleep. She was only a year old. That was really hard for me because um, her whole life was the vet. It was a shame, and I loved her so much. So that was difficult for me. Hey, Robbie, I know. The tattoo gun's still sitting there. Still sitting there. I'm not talking to it though. I'm drawing dirty looks. I don't even want to watch my tattoo shows now because of that. And it's not the gun's fault, it's mine. I'm just going to blame the change of life or the vodka. That's what I'm going to do. And I've got another two on the way. This is the thing. I've got another two. What am I going to do with three tattoo bloody machines? I'm not. Look, I had plans of going all the way down there. That's never going to happen now. That's never going to happen now. I'm awful glad I didn't do that on Saturday night. I've been getting messages from people saying that's why tattoo artists train for years. I know that. I know. You've got thunder. See, I love a thunder and lightning storm. I must admit, I really do. Although, can you remember when I was in Croatia? I was a wee bit too close to me. The lightning hit a tree not too far, and see when it hit the tree, you seen all the smoke coming up and everything. I was a wee bit frightened by that. I think the electricity went out and everything. Jenny, I was naughty. Jenny, I'm frightened to tell you. I told everybody yesterday, right? I went into depth yesterday, but I'll just give you the short version of what happened on Saturday. Was Jessie, good morning to you, my lovely Jessie. Number one, I was talking to a nice gentleman. I mean, he was good looking and all, a nice guy. I was talking X-rated, Jenny. X-rated. Terribly X-rated. And when I woke up on Sunday, I was like, I'm not interested in a relationship or anything like that. And I've went away, and this guy probably thinks, there's. So I had to message him and say, I'm sorry, I'm not interested in a relationship at the moment and stuff like that. And I was mad with it, right? So not only did that happen, but I decided to tattoo myself while I was absolutely plastered. One hand was held onto the table and the other hand was on the tattoo gun where I done that. To myself. Jenny, I cannot be trusted. Jenny, X-rated stuff. Like stuff that you would, like the German films that we used to watch in days gone by. I didn't know I had that in me, but I tell you, see, I don't know where listen though, I had a fun time. It was enjoyable, I must say. I enjoyed it, right? It was enjoyable. But that was just for the Saturday night. That was all. Oh my God. And I don't want to be a bad person. Open-minded. I was terrible. I was absolutely I was obviously a bit horny. Yeah. Holding on to the table with one hand, tattooing my bloody neck with the other. That's what I was doing. And then talking. And as I say, I didn't know I had that in me, but obviously there's a different person. And do you know who I think it is? See, I've told you, see, when I'm in hospital and I get that morphine, I turn into something else. I think it's her. I think it's her. Beth, good morning, my beautiful Beth. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. Oh, we're just talking about my embarrassing. And who was it? My brother. I think it was my brother. I'd said to my brother, I was telling everybody, you shouldn't be telling people that. I says, I tell them everything. Maybe people can learn from my mistakes. I don't know, but yous are my friends. I tell yous everything that's going on. Yous had to know that. Yous made me feel better anyway. Just talking to yous, made me feel a wee bit better. So, oh, Yeah, I'm a bad berry. I'm a naughty naughty. What did I tell you? And I can remember the things I was saying to the man. I think he was He was happy anyway with the stuff I was saying. I know that, and I was quite happy at the time as well. But on Sunday when I woke up, I thought, oh, no, I don't want to be leading this guy on. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be like, you're a little leader on her. I'm sort of, listen. In future, I'm going to be texting Alina. It's a safer just to text her. I'm going to be doing something stupid tonight. She can keep me on the right path. And you know, my brother's wife had phoned me and said, maybe you should come up here on a Saturday night. I thought maybe I should. The family's getting involved now. I don't think she should be left alone herself now. I don't think she should be left alone. But he says he's not going to grass on me, so my brother. So we'll see. We'll see how long it's going to be. No, open-minded. No, I was not in the live stream anyway, right? But see, I was a wee bit horned up. It was after the live stream. It was after the and not only were we talking, but I FaceTimed him just to show him that it's me and see it was him, so we weren't catfishing each other. So I couldn't even say, oops, I was hacked. Oh, somebody, because I was there, you know, there I am. It's me. Aye. And here, look, see the whole tattooing of the neck thing? Look, I spilt the bloody ink. See the ink all over my thing there? And you can see a mark there on my carpet. Spilt the ink. I tell you, ink was flowing everywhere. Ink was all out. Ink was everywhere. I was covered in ink. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I should do the pride stars on the other leg. I should just get battered in with the colourful stars. I'm glad I never. I'm glad I didn't tattoo something phallic on myself or something like that, you know, because that's a possibility. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm definitely going through something right now, aren't I? I'm going through something. My mum keeps saying you should be going to the doctor, and because she doesn't know about all this, right? She doesn't know about all this, but you should be going to the doctor and see what they can. Mum saying, Mum, I'm not going to the doctor. Last time I went to the doctor had me crying. Open mind, it was full of ink. See the house was full of ink, tattoo guns, flavourings. Oh, that was all good. It was all happening on Saturday night. This is what happens when my son leaves the house. I don't think I'd have been doing that if he was in the house, do you know what I mean? But see, when he's not in the house, I'm like, party time. Let's go. Who can I talk to tonight? So listen, none of yous are safe, by the way. None of yous are safe. Right. Yous might get a text from me one night, you know, and just please remember, I'll be flavoured. If it's a Saturday, you know what's going on. Yes, Pierre has seen the tattoo and he was like, Mum, what you like, Mum? Yeah, I know, but I'm not interested in any kind of commitment. I feel like I was just enjoying my Saturday night is what I was. And obviously I think he enjoyed the Saturday night also, but it's embarrassing is what it is. I'm embarrassed. I'm open-minded. I'm embarrassed in myself. And worried about next Saturday. I'm worried. Here, as I say, I didn't know I had all that kind of language in me, but there you are, it all came out. I said to my, I said, Mum was bad, so, and I've told my girls. Because the last thing I would want would something like that came up, do you know what I mean? And they didn't know what Mum was doing. And saying that, nothing, mind the time I pranked, was it Sophie I pranked? I think it was Sophie and Amanda pranked, and I said to them, right, I'm going to open an OnlyFans account, right? Because some people have asked me. And I've said no, right? But anyway, I'd done that and they said, whatever makes you happy, Mum. And I thought, oh, they're going to let me go on the hub. You know, if it makes me happy, they don't care if mummy's showing bits and bobs. I said, I'm only kidding, darling, but that was lovely. There's my Sky. Sky, I'm being good today. I'm being good. I'm staying away from naughty conversations, from flavouring and tattooing. I'm staying away from all of the three. For now, for now. Who knows what I'll be like in an hour? My moods are like that just now. My moods are going up and down like this. All over the place. Thank you, Jen, but that does make me feel better. But see, when you're in the, because I was a wee bit horned, as I've said, I was a wee bit horny. And, you know, I was letting it out. Woo! I was like, no, this conversation went on for a couple hours. I said, you know, a strange, I would never do that I would never meet someone and right from the go, talk like that, but there you are. On Saturday nights it's different. God, see if I went a night out, God, see, somebody would need to come with me, because I'd be bringing folk home. I'd be waking up in the bed like that. Who's that in the bed? Oh no. Yeah, so I'm going to yeah, can you remember them saying that about the OnlyFans? Not that I would ever go on OnlyFans, but see if that's your thing, then that's cool. I'm just not doing it. I know, Beth, I know. I'd be like waking up in the morning, somebody next to me. Oh my God! And you don't know their name. What's your name again? See, that I don't want that to happen. And as I say, I'm a lover when I'm, you know, I'm not a nasty drunk, I'm a nice one. Too nice to folk. But anyway, none of yous are safe, because, you know, on a Saturday I might be doing it to you, so be prepared. Be prepared. Be a text like that. And I'd put the bloody tattoo gun away, and then I went away and got it. Shaking my head at myself. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, all day yesterday I was like that. Sitting out there going, for God's sake. Like, but it's actually, see the Facebook post that I put up yesterday, it's me sitting and me saying that I was going to be good and all the rest. He's actually, he's liked that one of that comment, so he's seen that as well. So he's obviously watched the video too. Yeah, Jenny, I'm not like that. You know, this is it. I've shocked myself. I've shocked myself. I didn't think I would do it like that, but there you go. I think I was quite good at it too. I know Saturday's coming up, it's creeping up. It's this guy, I'm a bit worried now. I'm a bit worried. Do you know what I'll need to do? I'll need to have an elastic, this is what I'm going to do, an elastic band on my wrist. And see, when these ideas come into my head, I'm just going to need to ping myself. That's what I'm going to do, just ping it. See if that helps. Don't be doing it. Stop texting people. Oh my God. I'm not off it. No, I'm not off it. I won't be off it on Saturday. I'll be on it. But I'll need to be, as I say, an elastic band. We'll need to do that method. And snap it. I know a 24-hour. We might be doing that. We might be doing a 24-hour thing where you're just on the whole day. Just watch me. I don't know how, because I like my music on, so I need to figure out how I can play my music, because I've been sitting I've been couch dancing. That's one of my favourite things to do. A dog went by the window. Yeah, it was naughty. Just as well I never sent any naughty pictures. Just as well. That'd have been worse. I could see that would have been a worse scenario. See if I'd have sent pictures of my bits and bobs. That would have been it. I'd have been like, right, I need to give up my whole channel now. That's it. I need to give up my whole YouTube channel now after that. I know that, but like I'll just have these like that, live streaming all day and all night. See me sitting here like that. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, but I keep it real. This is the thing. This is real life for me. This is my life. This is what I get up to. So that's what it is. And I've got to tell you, my brothers, don't be telling people that, he said to me. I said, I tell them everything. I tell them everything. But I don't be telling my mum though. Don't be telling my mum. I don't want to get in any trouble. Nearly 50, do you know what I mean? I'm like, don't be saying to my mum. Still like that with my mum. Yes, Beth, that's a good idea. Scottish ASMR strawberry, right? Blueberry's gone. Blueberry, killed Blueberry off. And I'll be just me going, ah, she was a bad person, her. I'm not like that. I'm not like her. It was good with the apology. I don't think he gets it, but who gets my mind now? My mind's in turmoil right at this moment. I did say to him that I wasn't interested in a relationship as such. That it was just a wee bit of fun I was having on Saturday night and things. And it was nothing bad against him because he's a nice looking guy, and you know, talking to him, he's a nice guy as well. So it's nothing to do with him. It's just me. I'm not looking for that right at this moment in time. Thank you, Rena. My blue hair. I love my blue hair. Oh, Mrs. Doubtwater. Here, I says, do you know, can you imagine that? See, when we were coming up to make sure we were talking to the person, can you imagine if I had put the old Mrs. Doubtwater gear on? And he'd been saying all this stuff about what he wants to do to me. And I'm sitting there like Mrs. Doubtwater, like that. Ooh, young man. God, does I know who I am? I don't even know who I am anymore. I've turned into something else. Wow. I've turned into something else, so I have. But I'm behaving today. Today, well, I might not. I don't know what I'm doing today. I can't say I won't ever again. Because I never know what I'm doing from 1 minute to the next. I just don't at this moment in time. My feelings are all over the place. That's what's wrong with me. Mrs. Doubtwater, can you imagine that? With the feather boa on. I know, I'd be like, what the hell? Sky, I would never break your heart, my beautiful Sky. I would never break any of your hearts. Well, saying that, here, listen, I'm telling you, none of you are safe on a Saturday night. Let me just put that out there right now. You know, I could be on the... Listen, I've always fancied you, by the way. I've always thought you were gorgeous. Do you like me as well? Question mark. I was worse than Mrs. Doubtwater. And listen, I was worse than Mrs. Doubtwater. I don't know who. I turned into somebody for the hop. That's what I turned into. I could have went on the hop. I know I could have went in and get my police officer outfit on and sat like that. No, that'd be even more teasing. My sailor outfit. Hello there, Captain. My pickle, my lovely pickle. My pickle's in my bag. I've got my pickle in my bag. Well, it's not my pickle, it's Mrs. Doubtwater's pickle. I think it's well used by now. I think it's probably well used, the pickle. Not by me, of course, not by me. Lewis, good morning to you, lovely Lewis. I hope it's nice for you. Do you know, I think it's going to rain. I hope not, because I want to get out and sit. I've been sat out there all day yesterday and all day the day before. Like that. Like this. Rocking going like that. Can't believe me. Why do I do these things to myself? Why do I do it? Oh, anyway, it's over with now. It's done. It's weak. I can't take it back. Certainly can't take the tattoo back. That's on me for life. It'll always remind me. It's a wee reminder, isn't it? It's a wee reminder. Thank you, Lucy. See, I was sitting out, but see, the sun loves me. Even though I sit in the shade, the sun just, I just draw the sun in. That's what I do. Sky, my life is just one big surprise right at the moment. Surprise and failure. Surprise and failure. That's my life at the moment. It can only get better, can't it? Or can it? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go and I might get my chair. See, the sun's just come out there. I might get my chair out for a wee while. Get my chair out and sit. I'll try and be good today, right? I'll try and be on my best behaviour today. And I'll be back again tomorrow, hopefully with not more stories to tell you. Listen, see if you get a text from me. Don't take it personal. I love you all very much. I'm going to give you a big kiss now. We're ready. Pucker up, macaroni. Bye, everyone.